Hello, hello. This is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and well, here we are. We're going to do a What's on My Desk today. I had a video all filmed and ready to go, and I did not like it, so I deleted it, and I am going to do something different. But I'll show you what the plan, what it was that we were going to make. So this was a piece of Happy Mail from AARP Membership Center with all the offers they have. And this one had this extra flip on it right here on the envelope. You know how you tear it off and then you put that inside and that kind of thing. So I decided to utilize that little flip that was attached, and I reinforced it and made a writing spot here and here, and then decorated the outside, and on the inside I put this little cardboard thing which came in the envelope with an offer on it, and if you signed up then you'd get this cooler thing. How cool is that? So anyway, I covered that and inserted it excuse me. And then I made this cute little hidden paper clip to hold this flap closed. So that's what it was. And then, of course, you could glue this down here and here on these three sides and have an insert here. Or you could glue these sides and have a flip down, a pocket down this way. So that was yesterday's video. So I didn't even get it loaded. When I didn't load it, I knew that didn't like how the video went. So today we are going to do What's on My Desk. I'm going to save that because, well, it looks like something. And we're going to do this What's on My Desk, and I'm going to get rid of a couple things that are on my desk. I'm going to bring this one back. We might need it. We might need that. This might work for something. I know this will work. This is too tiny. I'm going to get rid of that. And what's this? Chicago. I don't think I'll need that right now. I might need it later. Nope, there's a nice little flip-flop. Okay, so I made this as an idea from yesterday. Sorry, everything's in the way. Let me see if I can maneuver around here. So I made this yesterday. I was just playing around with 12 by 12. And I decided that I wanted this closure to be different than I would normally make. So I made it so that it's like this. You see that little flap? That just tucks in here and closes that envelope. We'll see that again. It's just a little flap there. And you just push it down and push it in. And there you go. So let's, I have another one here. So let's take, and I will show you from, this is a 6 by 12, and we're going to turn it into this, which is now 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 by 5 3/4. So this will fit on your page. Let me get a page. Ooh, but it is tight, isn't it? So this actually could become a really cool flip piece right here. It would flip up and you could still see both sides. See, this would be the right side up that way if you planned it this way. You could put it half page there so it'll flip up. Or you could just put it right up on the top so it'll flip out that way, and then you have a whole writing page. So let's just, shall we do that? Let's save that for later. Let's get on to this other one first. See, my brain is taking me down another path. So let's leash it up. Okay. So we want this other one probably to be just a slight bit smaller. So let's go ahead and cut some off this side. And we will make it at 5 inches here. How's that sound? And then we're going to take a half off each side. That would be 5. So it'll end up 4 inches wide, I think. Excuse me. I have something caught in my throat today that's just driving me crazy. Okay. So, first we want to take this and we're going to fold it under. You can do a ½ inch, a 1/4 inch, something like that. It's going to get folded under like so. Sorry about the lady's head there. There she is. Hello! Hello! They've twisted me. It's okay. You like it this way. I'm sorry, honey. There we go. Okay. And now we're going to do our ½ inch on each side. There. Flip this around. And this ½ inch is going to be the gusset that closes the pocket up. This one is the reinforcer for the top. We'll probably put something on her to make her whole again. And then we want to fold this one down like so. So let's go down about 1 1/4 inches. I think that'll work. Let's see. No, I think I need to go just a little bit further than that. I'm going to do 1 1/2. There we go. 1 1/2 is where it wants to fold, so that's what we'll do. We can always put something over that. Okay. Now we have our pieces folded. So let's take this piece here where you have that score line, and we're going to trim it from the score line out, just like that. And same way over here. There we go. And now we're going to cut off, let's see. We're going to cut it off from here up to there. Okay. Oh, I gotta find my long scissors. Yes, I do. Hard to see a white line. Trying to aim it towards the light. Not saving that. My cutting may be a little crooked. You have to forgive me if it is. Okay. Now, we're going to take this piece where it folds here to there, And we're going to cut this little V kind of shape like that, so that when it folds, it will have a neater fold on the inside and won't be so bulky. So there we go. Now, glue. We'll need glue. So let's fix this up. First, let's fold this one down. Sorry, lady, I didn't mean to cut on you there like that. Okay. The paper I'm using is from Hobby Lobby. And I was stuck to another pad down there. Ephemera is what it's called. I need to take this little thing here and put some powder on those so they quit sticking all over the place. Anyway, Hobby Lobby Paper Studio Ephemera. Okay, so obviously this is the back and this is the front. So I want to fold these guys in. Like so. And now I want to look at this piece, and I need to round it off. Well, first let's make sure we have enough space there to round it, and we do. So because it's a pretty good sized envelope, I'm going to do a 1/2 inch. Yeah, that's a 1/2 inch. And that's the amount of rounding, a 1/2 inch round. A 1/4 inch is just a little bit smaller. Okay, so now we have, you can see where my cutting was off there. Let's see if I can straighten it up a little bit, so you don't see as much of that white. That's better. Let's get rid of that little tail right there. And right over here I have the same problem. There we go. Okay. Now we can glue these guys down. No, don't glue them down. That's wrong. We need to go in here and put something in the background right here. So let's see what we have that is extra around here that will fit. That will fit. I'm going to glue that right on there, like so. And we will cut it down. Just a bit. Oh, goodness sake. So noisy this morning. Okay, now I'm not inking. It would probably help if I'd ink a little bit. You could see things a little bit better. Let's go this way so that flower shows up a little bit better. There we go. Okay, now Now we can glue our sides down. Now that we have this pretty background on there, I really need to cover that because that's bothering me that I've cut her head off. Sorry, girl. So sorry. Let's see if there's one in here with her with a whole head. That was part of the problem, is she just didn't have a whole head. Oh, here's one we could use. But looks like she's missing an arm. Goodness. Here's her. We could put her on there. I think those other ones were clear back here. Oh, hey, we could use her. We could put one of these on the front. La, 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 la. Oh, this would be pretty too, wouldn't it? Don't know. Must be all the way up front. There she is. You can see she's not whole here either. So, what could we use instead? We could use part of this. It's driving me up the wall, so I've got to do something for it. Now I'm going to have more ephemera from my desk. I just feel so bad about cutting her head off. There, that gives us some nice little ephemeras. Let's see. Almost there. Have to cut it down just a little bit more. Sorry for this little delay as we fix things to make them look a little bit nicer. Okay, right here. Whoops. Get that out of the way. Right there. And then we'll bring it down here. And right about here. Oh. There we go. Much nicer. Looks a lot better, doesn't it? Than looking at the headless lady. Sorry, lady. I sure did not want to do that to you. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, so we'll glue this on here. Whoops, scoot it over a little bit. Okay, now we have a nice little perfumey front for it. That works better for me. And I'm sure it does work better for all of you too. One thing we hate to do is hurt things in our adventures. Okay, now up the side. Close that. There. Doesn't that look sweet? So that will give us a nice little pocket envelope there. Once it dries, we can open it and stretch it out a little bit with this. Okay, so now we need to make this mechanism that will slip in here. So let's use this because we have it. This time I want to try and make it so that it actually fits this top piece a little bit better. So I need to cut it off right. I don't know if this will work. Need to cut it off right there. Okay. Now what you have to do is you have to butt this up against that. That is this piece of paper that you put in here. Butt that up against that. And then you're going to fold the flap in here. Now your flap needs to be a little bit longer than this piece right here. So let's say we want to fold it right about here to put that flap under there. So let's put a score line in it first. I'm going to have to cut it to shape to cover this part like I want and still get the shape that will go down inside of the piece there. I think it's this right here. I hope it's that. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so we have that. We have that. So now we need to make this fit. So what I'm going to do is score this right in here somewhere. I'm just guessing. I really don't know where the perfect score line is at on this, but I'm guessing it's going to be halfway between here and there. So let's measure halfway. This is how deep? Oh, it's 3.5. So 2 1/4. 2. Oh, not 2 1/4. That is 1. Okay. I'm not sitting on the end, so I'm got a little problem here. Okay, this measures 2.5. So let's go over. No, that measures 1.5. I'm sorry. Okay, so about 3/4 of an inch, maybe. That's what I'm guessing. We'll see if that works. There. So now we have this and that, and now we have to put this one in. It needs to be fairly close to the other one. There. So let's glue this one down to there, right there, just like so. Okay. We're going to glue just this little piece. Like so. And the reason we're making it so funky is because I want to cover this piece up too. And I'm trying to save time and energy by doing it this difficult way. By Just making it, I don't know, one piece. I know it doesn't look like it's going to be one piece, does it? It will when we're done. Okay, so now we need to take, hope that flap, we'll find out. Yeah, we need to recrease that flap right there. Because when you butt those up against each other, then it makes it so one wants to fold the wrong way. Okay. Okay, now we've got that back in there. Let's glue this part of the flap. And then let's glue it to here. Okay, so what you're doing is putting those two together, and then you're flipping it all up and attaching it to the top of the envelope. So now it looks like this. So first thing we will do is remove this part here. So get your flap out of the way. I'm holding it down so I don't cut it. You might want to wait till this dries so that you get a nice clean cut. There we go. It's not a nice clean cut, but okay. So now you have this, but it's going to be too big to fold down in there because it has to get around these edges and stuff. Now you could angle that on each side and it would slide down in fine. Or you can do something like this. Okay, 4 inches. We probably want about a 2-inch flap in there. Yeah, so here and here. I am going to trim that, not with that one, with this one. Here. And I want to trim this flap just close to this line up here. Close to the fold line, but I don't want to cut through my fold line. Okay? We're going to do the same thing on this one. Okay. Now we have these extra pieces. So I'm going to cut off the extra pieces. Hopefully I don't cut through my flap there. Oh, I did, see? Shame on me. There. I should have been more careful over there, because I can always glue this back down. So let's just glue this one back on there. No, let's glue a little better piece. Something that is a little more flexible. Glue that right on there to fix my cut, because I cut it. I did. I knew it. I kind of had a feeling I was going to do that. Careful, I'm going to do it again. Okay, so we've kind of fixed that part a little bit. It's one thing, you get accidents and all with me, don't you? Okay, so let's fix it right here. What do I have that would fix that? That would look kind of cool. Not that. Perhaps we could put something there that would go. Maybe right here. We might be able to add that. Fine Swiss cologne. We could just put it right on there like that. And we'll cut it off right up here by fine. There we go. Look at that. We'll just make it work. We'll just cut the same words. And then we'll cut our little corner into it. Okay. There's a fix for everything, my friends. A fix for everything. Okay. So, make sure this part's laid down flat here and here. And then take your flap and shove it under. Oh, and it doesn't fit. Look at that. Oh boy. Well, let's make it fit. I measured it wrong, guys. The person that measured it wrong. There we go. Now it fits. It just was too tight on the flap needed to be pushed down. So there you go. A different kind of closure. So I would make this a little less than half. This a little more than half, this a little less than half for this piece that needs to, or no, make this one a little more than half. So it has some room once it comes down in. So measure over this way, you know, like 3/4 of the way, and then the 1/4 over here, something like that. And that would leave plenty of room on that side. So that is all I have for today. Just a little closure video for an envelope. And if you want this to be double-sided, then you would have to make it like a flip up on your page, like here, so that it could flip up, so that you could see both sides, if that's what you would like. You could put a journaling spot there. Then you'd have something in here. And you could still read this side, and you could journal underneath. So there's a lot of things you could do. You know, with the lower part, if you wanted, you could put something the same size as this under there, so you can't see it. So yeah, a lot of great things you could do with that. Or you could glue it 3 sides and have a tuck this way. Or the other 3 sides, and you could have it this way, a pocket. And you could glue the whole thing down. And you can see this one fits much better than this one. This one's quite large. This one's a nice little ephemera holder to send somebody. So, might do that. Definitely have to redo the front so that it has a solid, more of a solid thing on the front. So, there we go. That's what I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll give different closures a try. It's always fun to see what you can come up with, and see what you can make and do and play with and everything else. So, thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.